Yes, certainly. I'm Giles with Envirocleanse. Our newest development is type approval by the Coast Guard for our in-tank ballast water treatment system. It's a very different type of ballast water treatment system, treating in the tank during the voyage instead of in line. So most systems that we've seen in this space so far have been treating during the ballasting event, in line from the ballast pump, through a filter, through the treatment system and into the ballast tanks. And also conditioning or treating again on the way out during deballasting. The in-tank system removes all of that effort in port and allows the work to be completed during the voyage, which frees the crew up to work in port on the jobs that they should be doing, cargo handling and ballasting or deballasting. And during the voyage, the treatment is less during a less stressful time. We also, the in-tank system is not using filters and really doesn't matter too much what the quality of the ballast water is, whether it's fresh or salt, hot or cold. Whether it's got high DOC or not, it makes no difference. So we can achieve treatment during the voyage. You get your technical compliance assured during the voyage, so you can deballast without worrying about technical compliance with the regulations. And also because you can keep a monitoring dose or a maintenance dose of bleach, sodium hypochlorite, on the tank during the voyage. You can make sure there is no regrowth of biology in the tanks, however long you're at sea, and that could be for weeks in some cases. The implementation has been a little bit tortuous. I still remember the phone call I received from my boss at the time in 2004 when the IMO regulation had been finalized at MEPC. And here we are in 2019, and finally we're getting into a stage where manufacturers can be commercial and we can get a real market going in the ballast water treatment systems. So it's been a long time coming. The Coast Guard regulations came in 2012, and that's still 7 years ago. But now every ship has a date between now and 2024 where they're going to have to put a system onto their ship. So the market is established, and this will allow manufacturers to plan around that and have a proper commercial forum to complete the installation of treatment systems, which I think will be very healthy. This is an ongoing issue. The demands of the regulations and the standard of treatment is very, very high. And so this means a ballast water treatment system is treating to a very high standard, whichever one a vessel is using. But there are many factors which must go into choosing a system. Some are physical and chemical with respect to the types of water that need to be treated, and some are operational or physical with respect to the operations of the vessel or the size of the vessel. And all of these things must come together to help, or for an owner, they must be considered to help choose the correct system. And you might have a very, very compact system which fits beautifully onto a ship, but is completely inappropriate to some of the waters the ship's going to have to treat. So if it's an EC system only and it's only trading in fresh water, it's completely inappropriate. If it's a UV system and you're trading in high DOC areas, it's going to be very difficult for the system. If you're trading where there's an awful lot of sediments, you're going to struggle with filters. All of these things must be considered to choose the right system for the vessel and its trade and its crew. And all of these things must come together to allow the treatment system to achieve this very high standard of treatment in a way that the compliance can be achieved successfully for the owner.